There's a debater generally not in Massachusetts over Bristol County, southeast of Massachusetts, and around the world. It's 7:55 a.m. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for morning news of the stories of Thursday, August 20th, 2026. Good morning to y'all this lovely Thursday morning, August 20th, 2026. It's 7:55 a.m. and the temperature 67 degrees and clear skies. Here are the headlines. Democrat and Socialist Angie Dixon won the Senate primary in Florida. Can she win in November? Trump says Iran's economy is collapsing. A former central bank advisor pushed it to the limit. Meanwhile, oil hits a 3-week high on Middle East supply concerns amid war impasse. Missouri judge says Ridwan congressional map may be used in midterms. Boston Mayor Wu hires new election chief ahead of September 1st primary. Boston police tow 31 scooters and mopeds. Orioles bash MLB technology after Alonso's last ruled foul. After Layla's flooded, another storm of hurricane could hit Hawaii this weekend. New video shows Massachusetts woman sought after police officer husband found dead. Trump's order to cut military executor says with South Korea carries risks, experts said. Take a look at stocks. They're now up 119.65, 53.463.05. S&P 500 up 60.22 at 77.0798, and Nasdaq up 41.38 at 26.31.09. Bitcoin either surge as Trump urges Congress to pass Crypto Clarity Act. Bitcoin approaches $72,000 as strategy and Coinbase continue to rally. Gold price forecast takes AUC breaks below $45 as yields recover some losses. Trump says he will meet with Kim Jong-un this year. Russia's strikes on Kiev killed at least 13 people, and the 41 officials said Ukraine was directly defensive against ballistic missiles. Prince Harry and family moving back to Britain after 6 years in America. North Korea says it has no interest in U.S.-South Korean drills. A small plane and a police helicopter climbed midair Wednesday in southern Pennsylvania. Killed and assassin's pounded and injured 2 state troopers. Vehicle drives in the Tennessee University second team killing 2. Missouri judges rules against referendum challenge to GOP redistricted. Adam the city's long-debated community engagement committee was approved by the city council Tuesday at a 7-2 vote. In Brockton, Tony Rodriguez says he'd be more influential than the incumbent. Brockton State Rep Michelle Dubois talks heads on help for constituents. Marshfield Fair absorbs rising costs to keep tickets affordable. And now looking at the sports scene. Major baseball action. Pittsburgh Pirates 4, Detroit Tigers 3. Red Sox fall to the Arizona back 7-6 and 10-8 last night in Fenway Park. Mets 4, San Luis Padres 2. It's a Minnesota Twins 6, Atlanta Braves 4. Chicago White Sox 3. Chicago Cubs nothing. Philadelphia Phillies 4, New York Miami Marlins 1. Yankees 5, Baltimore Orioles 3. San Francisco Giants 1. Cleveland Guardians nothing. Cincinnati Reds 5. St. Louis Cardinals 4. Tampa Bay Rays 7, Toronto Blue Jays 6, Kansas City Royals 9, Tampa Athletics 7, Seattle Mariners 7, Milwaukee Brewers 5. It's the Washington Nationals 6, Texas Rangers nothing, Houston Astros 3, LA Angels 2, and LA Dodgers 6, Colorado Rockies 4, and 10 it is and WNBA action. Washington Mystics 93, Toronto Tempo 82, Minnesota Lakes 77, Golden State Factory 66. 5-team deals had Weston in the Caps, Trust of the Clippers. Oath Bash MLB technology after near home run ruled foul. Texas Higgins seniors ACL after the season. Max Verstappen that signed to the new Red Bull deal at 2030. Lynx Miles exit on a milestone date. Bucks Bay agree on a 1-year extension to Ed Holden. Matt Callaway questions the value of LIV players at PGA and multiple NFL studies granted 5th-year eligibility. Peter Children's time is 7:59. Time now for Travel Watch. Baby! MBTA original line services suspended between Oak Grove and Pike Bay front. The August 30th riders can use the shuttle buses between Oak Grove and Nova Station and Green Line between North Station and Copley Back Bay. Pitch for the train 466 today from Worcester up a 500 minutes basket between Shelley and North Station. And Able Line train 212. 612 a.m. from Abel's up a 500 minutes basket schedule between Greenwood and North Station. 95 stop on time. Little sub to protect the number power minutes. 146 inspector 95 and that top power minutes. 95 inspector between Route 10 and Crescent Route 185 and the Providence. 185 inspector between Seacock, Washington Bridge. 146 inspector 95 and the top Providence. 95 7 also the works the East Greenwich area. East Bay Bridge is all looking good. And out of 195, eastbound also on Route 140 to Redford. And Fort Bridge is stop outside. A little bit so. Route B back to Route 6 inside North. Route 60 spread also the multiple and hard stretches and Route 95 northwest side also to multiple down to Kenton. 24 back up around Route 139 to the Stoughton area. Route 3 is back up between Weymouth and the Break 3 splits. 7 expressways back down to the Quincy down to that top Boston. 7 expressways back between Dorchester and the Break 3 Pike westbound side. Limits on Lower River down to South Boston. Route 1 7 also between River Charleston. 7 also Cats also good. 495 is back up around Sunbury Street and Houghton down to Westboro. Pike eastbound also Route 9 to Fairfield all the way down to Newton Quarter. And Pike eastbound side is the back to the Brookline stretch. Pike westbound side. A little bit all the way down to South Boston. 93 is back to the street. Malden down to Boston. Route 128 to the northwest side. Back to PVD stretch. 128 703. Ready down to Woburn. And 128 703. Growth to the way down to Lexington. Route 3 finds back between 485. Lowell all the way down to Billwick. And Hibeth Cannon Growth to stretch. 485. It's backed up by the large stretch. 485 northwest side. Go back to Billwick to Tewksbury. 485 is back to Acton all the way down to Lowellton. Route 190 on the northwest side. Route 2 in line Minnesota. Route 2 eastbound to the Leominster stretch. Right, eastbound on 146 and down to Worcester. Western Best 91 a little bit on Hatfield and Pike westbound side. A little bit on the Westfield stretch. 91 Salvador Drive. 291 Fort Harker Connecticut. 281 westbound side. A little bit on Route 591 Harker Connecticut. 84 eastbound. So one Newport to the Winter stretch. 84 eastbound. Slope to Waterbury Wolcott. 84 westbound on the Newtown stretch. Burr Parkway. Westbound sort of troubled at New Gaydon. 95 Salvador to Bridgeport at Setford. And 95 northbound also to New Haven stretch. And now look at the weather scene at 8:01. It's going to be a nice, beautiful, sunny day today on tap. But later in the day, we're going to get some showers after 10 p.m. As increased frontal OPF slightly for later today. And settled weather returns today with a frontal passage and appearance of showers. And never mind, and settled weather possible this weekend. And settled weather returns today with a frontal passage and appearance of showers. Shower rate disturbances track towards the southern Oregon with a southwest blow off today. This first jet around 5 in the bar makes up more toward this afternoon. Given the placement provides better asset. A little bit above more normal ratio would also affect the region with some kind of private parts. Valves up to 1.7 inches by the afternoon. And even house with all those factors they have scattered showers are expected to move off faster than the region later in the day and tonight. And despite this being in the day the event, there are still some discrepancy between the guidance regarding rainfall totals. The general condition in the front passes by the region late today and tonight. As with scattered showers that's happened to that, GFS more models have come to be the higher rainfall totals in our area. Will be towards the south coast of the Cape Cod and the islands. That totals have range of 0.25 divided ditch, with some outliers from the camps that exceed that HRF amendment 24-hour total along the south coast up to 2 inches. That is still most likely to do the models that HRF members are picking up on the possible development of showers with more convective characteristics that HRF probabilities, but the to keep the higher chance of 1 inch and our rates out of the summer. New England and GFS based guidance suite means much more dry than the other model suites, keeping any appreciable totals off to the southwest. And European and Canadian probabilities for the totals for reach of it exceed 0.5 inches towards the south coast of the Rhode Island, southeast of Massachusetts, and the Cape, which comes up to the 60% towards the island and the European guidance. And the NAFS guidance also tracks the anomalous and moisture plume into the same area, so the rainfall totals regional lights 0.5 inches are not the question elsewhere. It's been southern New England. Totals will be much lower given the dry air filtered into the air. Another round of settled weather possible for this weekend is with the dry air coming to be through the front nature, likely dries after the bit of the showers going to the party. Weak low pressure off to the coast of Long Island could track more northeastern to scattered showers for the southeast Massachusetts and Rhode Island and south coast of the Cape Cod and the Cyclone Fort, keeping the conditions moist and unsettled. Guidance continues to show the front stall that somewhere off the east coast of the much larger shortwave, mostly from the Great Lakes, Saturday and Sunday, greatly amplified in the southwest flow. Aloft as well, discrepancy regarding the front placement do remain, but they most likely track as the salmon has low pressure tracking right over the southern New England. This would lead to more widespread rainfall. Across the region between Sunday and Sunday, NDFS and other topic candidates, so it's again as under more anomalous moisture as totals that reach around an inch or two remain within the realm of the possibility depending on the timing of the raise and low pressure thunderstorms going to be possible at any time, any time. The front looks to be moved overshore something temperature all over the higher pressure development is wake and being dry weather overall. Okay, looking at forecast predict this. Today, increased combination, 6 degrees convective and southeast wind, 6 miles an hour afternoon firm. Tonight, showers like May after 10 p.m. Mostly constant 6 degrees and unfavorable wind. Just make the 6 new between the quarter and average possible Friday. Jet the shot mostly constant 70 those 60 degrees and over about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Just make sure it's 40% new between the temperature possible for Saturday. Showers of dust possible after 2 p.m. Some every rainfall. Pressure on for 80 and minus 70 to 40 degrees, 60 degrees northeast around. 7 miles an hour. Just make sure it's 90% for Sunday. Jet the showers mostly constant 81 those 60 degrees. It's not common given. 5 to 7 miles an afternoon. Just make sure it's 40% for Monday. Size gravity 82, low 56 degrees, and westward about 8 miles an hour for Tuesday. Size gravity 80, low 56 degrees, and westward about 8 miles an hour for Wednesday. Size gravity 81 degrees. Common given southwest 5 to 7 miles an afternoon. Right now, it's 72 degrees in fair skies, and that's going to be it for our water report on this August the 20th, 2026 on a Thursday morning. Here, Jay Wiggins, say have a good morning, buzz 8. Stay safe, be part of the be well, have a good day, and good morning.